Welcome to the boardroom. Today, I thought I would share with you my not only the most my most read book, the book that changed my life both personally and professionally. It's also the book that I have gifted the most, and that is The 4-Hour Workweek. This is the original version. This is by Tim Ferriss. He did do another one, an updated one. But this one here is it's just one of my favorites. It totally changed my life. And when I think about the ways that it changed my life, again, business and professionally and personally, but the biggest thing for me was, besides just 4-hour work week, was taking myself out of the equation. And so by doing so, a lot of times I didn't need to be in the equation. I was just like, oh yeah, I'll help you out, or I'll do this, or yeah, I can take care of that, or I'll get in touch with so-and-so. But really, a lot of times we can take ourselves out of the equation, and then things just run smoother, because then the other two people that actually need to be talking are actually talking, and you just have taken yourself out, and then next thing you know, you have free time. So taking myself out of the equation and trusting the other people to do what they need to do without me sort of micromanaging, I guess, as you can kind of look at it like that. That was a really big part of it for me, because again, that gave me a lot of free time. The second part was about creating the life, your dream life, the life that you actually want to live. Even if you don't really know what that is, fill in the parts, write down the parts that you actually know. And there was one example he used in the book where this couple wanted to take a year off from work and travel around on a sailboat with their kids around the Caribbean. And they just never thought that that was attainable. But what Tim teaches you in this book is a lot of things where he shows you how simple it is to actually make things happen. It seems like in a thought, it's like this could never happen, but when you break it down and write it and put it down on paper, and Tim takes you through the working example to make something happen, you realize, wow, I could actually do that. So I really like that part of it as well. Another thing, he talks about fear. Fear keeps us from doing a lot of things. And with fear, if you could just bust through your fear, and be your biggest fan and believe in yourself more than anything, and just do the things that you're fearful at, you're going to realize that there was nothing to be really fearful in the first place. And in Tim, he talks a lot about like, what's the worst case scenario if your fear actually came true, and then you work that scenario out, and you realize, well, that's not really that bad, And so fear can be overwhelming, but when you break it down in the way Tim breaks it down, it's it really you realize that even if that fear came true, it's not that bad. But a lot of times it's just a fear in our mind, and there's really nothing there anyway. So you just kind of bust through your fears. Tim is really big on outsourcing. And it was outsourcing before it was even popular to outsource. And now there's all kinds of sites like Fiverr, Upwork, Guru. There's so many. There's hundreds of outsourcing sites where you can get a personal assistant for next to nothing. You can have somebody design some artwork for you to create a hat brand or a t-shirt brand or your company logo. You can get someone to edit a book if you've written a book and you need someone to edit it or format it. Like, pretty much absolutely anything you can outsource and find it. So if you are ever stuck with something and you can't figure out how to finish it, you go to one of these sites, again, Fiverr, Upwork, Guru. Go to one of these sites and put in what it is that you want. It's free to sign up. You put in what it is that you're looking for, and people will bid on it and say, hey, I can help you do this. And you can look at their portfolio and make sure that they work for you. There's prices from $5 to, $500. So you can always find somebody in your price range to do anything, to help you read your emails, to help you sort through mail. You can find anyone to pretty much do anything. So those are the main things that I got out of this book, but there is a lot more. In fact, it's making me want to go back and read it, because I haven't read it in many years. Anyway, 4 Hour Work Week. It's the book that changed my life, personally, professionally. It is the book I've read the most, and it's also the book that I have gifted to other people the most. So go grab a copy. I'll put the link down below in the description, and you can grab it over on Amazon. Enjoy.